The one thing that I think that scared me the most these last 8 years of my life is not knowing if I'm ever going to be able to live my life the way that I've always wanted to. What I mean is, the traveling that I want to do, meeting all the people around the world and learning from them and being able to spend more time with my kids and focusing on myself and making myself the best person that I can be. And, I struggled for a really long time trying to find that happiness, trying to make all of those things a reality. I pushed myself to go back to school. I did online school for many years, and I actually finally earned my graduate degree. I did really good at it, and I enjoyed it because I liked the learning. But while I was doing that, I was struggling to raise 2 kids, and I was working 2 jobs at the same time because financially I wasn't succeeding. I had the job with the paid time off and the benefits that everyone said was going to be so great, and it ended up being absolutely horrible. I worked and worked and worked. I stressed at work. I sat in traffic for 2 hours a day, and then I came home at the end of the day and had absolutely no energy to play with my kids. And not only that, but I was at a job that wasn't in my field of study, and I was earning minimum pay. I barely paid my bills, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, and it was probably the worst time of my life ever. And the sad thing is that was supposed to be one of the happiest times. I was a new mother, and, I have a family now and a beautiful home to be proud of that I absolutely love. And when I came home at the end of the day, I didn't enjoy it because I was so lost following this path of life, following these rules that were laid out for me that I believed I had to do, instead of doing what I wanted to do, which was, like I said before, travel and be with my family and work on my own self-development and make me the best person that I possibly can be. And one day I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and I came across someone very much like me and probably very much like you had a post about their story, and it just resonated so strongly with me that I had to see what it was all about. It was the whole spiel. I'm making money online, and I succeeded, and now I'm working from home. And I hear it so many times, but for the longest time I was skeptical about it because of my limiting beliefs. Like I said before, I had this idea ingrained in my head that I had to go to school and get a good job in order to be happy. But what I was living and what I was experiencing at that time in my life was my proof that that was not the only option for me because I was unhappy. I had already done that, and it wasn't working for me. And not only that, but look around us. Everything is online now, and we use social media every single day. So why is it so hard to believe that people are actually doing something with it and are actually making an income online? There's so many people out there doing it, and these posts are popping up left and right every single day. So I made it a commitment for myself to fight that limiting belief that I had and dive in and take a chance. And now that I've done that, I have surrounded myself with like-minded people, and I'm building relationships with people all over the world. And I am home on a Thursday afternoon, and I'm working on my business, and I'm earning an income, and I'm building something for me, something that I'm actually proud of, something that I can take credit for. And the hours that I'm putting in are counting towards my own success, not for somebody else's. And, I'm making this video to, share my experience with you guys, but also to let you know that it is possible. It is very, very possible if we are willing to fight that limiting belief that's been so ingrained in our heads and open our eyes to something that is so obviously real and something that is very possible, because our world is evolving and everything is going online, and that's a fact, whether we want to believe it or not. And it's possible. And, I want to share this experience with you guys because of how much it's impacted my life. And, it's given me everything that I've ever wanted. my time freedom. It's given me the ability to plan vacations. It's given me the ability to pay for all my Christmas presents, you know, with money, not with credit cards. And that's a huge, huge change for me, because up until now, up until this opportunity, everything was on credit cards. It was all debt, $80,000 in debt for school. And, you know, sitting in the traffic and going to my job. And, you know, maybe you are not relating to this video. Maybe you have made your life work without finding, you know, these online opportunities, which is fine. Maybe you made the 9-to-5 job work, and that's great, but it doesn't work for everybody anymore. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to share that with all of you and give you the reassurance that you can make this possible, that it is real, and to not be afraid anymore.